The Citizens Budget Commission has a new report out about potential revenues that could come from recreational marijuana if it's legalized in New York State. News Channel 34's Karina Capobianca has more with the author on the numbers and how long it could take to implement.
Governor Cuomo has voiced support for legalizing recreational marijuana. Earlier this month, he called it the right policy and said the state is going to be desperate for funding. But a new report from the Citizens Budget Commission says state leaders should be cautious about relying on these potential revenues to help close budget gaps. Patrick Orecki, who authored the report, says there are two main phases after legalization. The first is working out the regulatory structure.
What we've seen is that takes generally over a year to get from legalization to a functioning commercial market. Those times have been trimmed quite a bit, frankly, as more states have implemented and states can draw on what has happened around the country. So about 1 year is reasonable there.
Once the commercial market is in operation, it takes time for people to start using dispensaries to buy products.
That generally takes about 2 to 3 years consistently for customers to move to those marketplaces and for those marketplaces to yield substantial tax revenues for the state.
Orecki says in the past the governor's administration has forecasted about $300 million in revenue from the legalization of recreational marijuana annually once established, but it can be reliant on different factors like tax framework structure.
California is generating the most revenue of any state because of its size especially, but has experienced a lot slower maturation of that revenue source than some other states did. They've had a fairly sticky illicit market where people are still just using the same channels that they used to purchase marijuana previously. So every state's experience is absolutely different.
According to the CBC, California brought in about $764 million in recreational marijuana revenues from July 2019 to June 2020. In Albany, Karina Capobianca,